Well, I was watching Guardians of the Galaxy, and I was thinking, why can't we have another Howard the Duck movie? Hmm. It doesn't have to be in real life. It doesn't have to be like the original Howard the Duck movie. It could be a cartoon. A cartoon would be perfect. Cartoon Howard the Duck? That'd be awesome. Think about it. You could make Howard the Duck go crazy places. You could make him fight with Spider-Man. You could fight with the Incredible Hulk, She-Hulk, turn him into a rat. Any kind of story you want. You could even have him talk to God. Yeah, he did. He talked to God. It was an interesting conversation, but I'm not going to say where the conversation went. Or you could fight him with Destroyer Duck. You could have them fight the zombie Marvel characters, or just. I think Howard the Duck turns to a zombie. I'm not sure, but anyways, why can't we make a Howard the Duck movie that people would love? I love the original one. I love the original one because the original one is something that I can watch over and over, and people tell me it sucks. Yeah, I get your point of view, but if a movie that you love to watch is something that you can watch over and over and over, then it doesn't really suck to you. It's really a movie like, wow, I love this movie. It's so awesome because it's part of my childhood. Part of my childhood. So that's why I want a movie. Well, this all started Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Volume 1. And it was really where they had the last scene of Howard the Duck drinking a margarita and said, ew, that's gross. You're gonna let him lick your face like that? And then I was thinking, just make a Howard the Duck that looks like that, but in cartoon kind of, and make it him have crazy adventures. Make it come out of a comic book. Make it where how he came to the world of Marvel, the Marvel world. It's 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 not very often that a lot of people um people don't often do things by comic books. They do things by their own stuff. You know, the whole storyline of that original Howard the Duck, it, it didn't have anything to, well, him coming to the Duck world and meeting Beverly and, well, I don't know the Dark Overlord, but that was still pretty awesome of a story as us because the Dark Overlord was a terrible, horrible, bad. Well, I can't say the other word, but I will say it that he was a really good bad guy. And I'm just thinking, come on, where are you guys? I know he's not like Spider-Man. I know he's not like a lot of those superheroes from the Marvel comics. The Logan movie, they did that movie great. They did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, Volume 1 great. They did. These are some of the movies that you need to look at, and you can make Howard the Duck raunchy. You can make, because that's his character. He is a jerk. Howard the Duck is not like Donald Duck either. No, 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 no. He's not like Donald Duck. He is Howard the freaking Duck. And there's one thing about Howard the Duck. He doesn't care if you like him. He's got Beverly by his side, his trusty friend, sidekick, that, and they're getting crazy adventures. So here's the scenario: Howard the Duck gets blasted through his, in some way, the portals that open towards, well, the portals shift and everything, and he comes to the world of the real world, but the real world is a different world from our world. It's a Marvel superhero world, and he starts having his adventures, and you just do it like that. Just make movie after movie, um, showing how he met Beverly, how he met some of the superheroes he knows, some of the Swamp Thing, not Swamp Thing, Man Thing, I think it was, Spider-Man, some of the bad guys that he fights and everything. It will work. It will work. You can make a whole series of movies. Look what they have done with um, the Fast and the Furious. They're gonna make 10 of those. 10 of those. So you can do this with Howard the Duck. Come on. Please. Give the Howard the Duck at least a chance to make something great. And if you do it in cartoon and animation, then at least you know you don't have to put a guy in a duck suit. I'm not saying that the duck suit wasn't awesome, because well, anyways. And you can do raunchy, you can do vulgar language, you can do violence, you can make it a movie that might not be for kids, because I don't think Howard the Duck is for kids. I don't think he ever was for kids. So, if you want to take a chance, Marvel, this is your chance. This is your chance to make a great, raunchy, foul-mouthed Howard the Duck. And you can do anything you want. You can make him meet anybody you want. You can make him meet Guardians of the Galaxy. Have an adventure with them. Captain Planet. I meant to say Captain America. You can put any scenario you want. So let's have a Howard the Duck movie that is awesome, radical, and cowabunga, baby. And as always, totally radical, dude.